here in the Boneyard, our Thursday night show, 8 o'clock, give or take. Once again, man, we have an awesome guest on. I want to introduce yourself, man. I always like to get you guys to do that. So,
Hey, what's up? I'm Alex from Late Night Trouble, a bass player in Late Night Trouble, and that's pretty much who I am. Otherwise, it's not interesting what I do for that than that in my life. So we'll start from there.
So you guys just put out the new single, eh? Let's tell us about how that come about.
Well, yeah, it just came out yesterday, and was thrilled about it, and people seem excited about it too. And this we're November now. I think we recorded this summer with the same producer, Dave Fruit, same studio, same, and we recorded a few songs, and it's the first one that comes out now, and it's doing well. It's actually an older song that we used to do, like when we started our band all together. Like it changed in the ways, and then it got to this song today, and we're happy, and people seem to like it.
No, it's very good, man.
It's
and
cool.
Then there's a video that can be seen too on YouTube with this song as well, then, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Music video. We love doing music videos, and it's our third one now, and we'll keep doing some too. So yeah, excited. People seem to like it too.
Oh, I always love seeing the video and stuff. It kind of gives you a bit of context to the song, right, and where it comes from. And so, but you guys have some shows coming up very soon, right?
Well, there's going to be definitely a few announcements soon. Yeah, just there's not much I can say right now, but I think I'll stay tuned. Follow us on Late Night Trouble. We're on, pretty much on Instagram too, and so that's where you'll find us. And just start by following us there, and the party starts, and then you'll see everything Late Night Trouble.
Yeah. So you actually got to go and see a show. You just watched Last Dance Amongst Wolves and Dead Man's Prophecy, man. How was that, seeing a live show? It's been so long for me, you know.
For me, I couldn't go yesterday. It was our lead singer that went, and she told me she really enjoyed it. Felt really good. So I think. Well, I don't think it's there's no like down rules. You know, people stand up, and it feels good. That's for me. I went to Rock La Cause in Victoriaville this summer. Just before, at the end of the summer, there was a Silverstein there, Danko Jones, and the Anti Queens, and some cool bands, and wow, that felt great because they were outside, so there was no rule. We were just outside mushing, and we got hit, and during the Silverstein show run, we got into a fight with somebody. It was crazy. It felt great to feel alive again. And some good show. Feel great. You know, live music, and unless you've seen music a lot, you know, just it's great.
No, it's so good. True, man. It's so amazing. I kind of got to see one with the Soul Cats, but that was kind of a behind the scenes. I was welcomed in through the Hamilton Music Guild to come down, and I was the only one there, like other than the stage crew and the people filming it. So really wasn't much of a show, but it was still live music. So, but when you guys played in September with the Electric Dead there at the birthday bash, I know the weather sucked, but it cleared up just enough. We got to have you guys on the stage. So
we had a good time, man.
Yeah. Thank you for making the trip.
It was really cool. Yeah, no problem. It was our first show that we played outside. No, actually, it was her second one, but it was during the day. With the cold weather. The one we played, it was at night. It's like super hot, total opposite, and it was. But both shows we played outside the pool, and it feels, it's good because you play those shows, and then you see people that keeps following you on Facebook, and they start reacting your post, and they start following you, and you remember from the show, and it's like, yeah, it was worth it because some people got to enjoy our show, and that's when you play a rock music like this, and it's not a mainstream type of music anymore, and it's not like everybody that enjoys rock, but a ton of people that enjoy the show for real, and like, fuck, it's good. And
I know with a couple of the people there, they were like, wasn't their kind of music, but they said they really enjoyed both performances by you guys and the Electric Dead, right? So for the amount of people that were there, it worked out all right, I guess, right? It was a nice show.
There was quite enough people, man. We played shows in front of way less people than that, and still had fun. It's as long as there's a few people there that enjoys the show, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you can play shows in front of people, and no one will give a fuck. No one will come talk to you after the show, and you're like, no one. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of people, but no one cared. But you played those small shows sometimes, and there's like 5 people, but 3 out of them they love the show, and they start following you, starting from there, and that's everything. Every time we can perform, it's always good, no matter what the condition. So it's always different when you play a show, and now it's not practice. You have to get the song right, and it has to be good, and you're giving 100%, and you have to be moving, and you need to have fun too. That's cool. I love it.
No, it's true. I loved how both you guys come out into the crowd. You play wireless. Do you find any difference between plugging straight into the amp or using the Bluetooth? Or I've always heard mixed reviews about it, right? So,
I personally, to me, I don't see big difference in terms of sound, and I think sound is great. But to me, because I hate playing with I just can't stand playing with a wire, because I remember my second show ever. During a song, we played a Billy Talent cover. It was actually This Suffering that we played, and I slipped on my wire and I unplugged myself.
No way, man.
It's stuck in my head. So every time I used to play with a wire, I was just like trying to avoid it, and it was just in my way, and I couldn't be myself.
Yeah,
I couldn't be
like with mine. Like that's definitely my biggest pet peeve is I move around a lot, so I get tangled and twist, and you're constantly fucking moving your cord.
Just me myself, when I have a wire, that's all I think of. I'm like, fuck, it's fucking bothering me. I prefer technology, wireless, it's cool, and it's not that expensive. So
no, I've definitely been looking to upgrade, especially with the electric. Like, I like to throw my guitar around like yourself, move around, get down in the crowd. It's hard to do that when you're only got 20 feet, of cord. So I've always wondered, I've never, you were the first person that I was able to talk to about like the difference. Like, I've heard people say shit about it, but I've heard other people praise it, so you might be the one that pushes me over the edge to upgrade.
Well, to me, I'm not like the specialist about sound and the guy with the crazy ears, but sounds great to me, and if it sounds great to me, it's gonna sound great to other people too, because it's rock and roll, man.
True that, my friend.
We're playing, and it's some people I think they're too complicated, and they're with their sound, and like they want it to be super like good and super specified to what their own ear and what they like. But as long as the tone is good to me and sounds good, that's what matters. It's live music, and you don't hear the difference. I played a bunch of shows where I was like, "Hey, did my sound was good, or did I played well? Did you notice I did that mistake there?" And people don't notice this.
No, I had
It's just us
talking to a guy. We were at the Hard Rock Cafe, or Hard Luck, or whatever, the bar in Toronto there. And I got talking to the guitar player, and he was like, "Man, you just play it loud enough, people don't notice nothing, right?"
Yeah, just be good on your instrument, play a good show. The sound
Now,
is, it doesn't matter. Right? I have a pedal board now with my bass, but I used to play just in my amp. And when I started, I didn't know anything. I could play much the amp. I was just like plug myself into an amp, and I didn't even know how to EQ my sound. I was, sounds bassy to me, so let's do it.
yeah, play like Lenny did, just turn it up, add more distortion. So being a bass player, it's so hard to find a bass player and a drummer. Like, who were some of your biggest influences then when you did pick up the bass and started playing?
Well, definitely Mike Dirnt from Green Day at first. For me, I was a big Green Day fan, still am today, and I just love I love this playing, and I love this style, and it's some bass line is in Green Day are really distinguished, and it makes things better. So yeah, and to me at first, I liked bass, but it's hard to tell. I wanted to be in a band, and I know I wasn't good enough on guitar, so I like play bass. I think I'll be good on it. Knew what I think I kind of knew that it would be a better fit for me and for my ability and my skills, and I love it since then. It's just a great instrument, and yeah, definitely Mike Dirnt when I. But I gotta say, in 2018, we went to the last Rock Fest on Montebello, the big one, and I saw Stone Temple Pilot, and the bassist Robert DeLeo just how good he was. I was like, holy shit, this guy is so good, and he's totally different from what I do. But fuck, I just love the bass in Stone Temple Pilot, and he's definitely one of my favorite bassists. Yeah, I'd say those two to start, and definitely the third one is I really love also JC and Danko Jones.
They're fantastic live, man. Like they play on the crowd so much, and their music in general is like bar friendly in that sense, where it's all good songs that every song wants to get up and move around. You guys have kind of the same vibe too. I've noticed that your songs are all get up and go, like let's move, man, let's do it.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. I won't. I'll admit it. Danko Jones is my favorite artist right now, and it's this where most of my inspiration comes from. And yeah,
three of them, is it not?
Just straight rock and roll.
It's him, his brother, and the drummer. No.
Pardon me?
Oh, for Danko Jones, it's just the three of them that play, is it not?
Yes. Danko Jones with JC. They're actually the JC and Danko have been together for the whole duration of the band since '97, and then their drummer, he joined in like 2014, I think. But yeah, it's just a power trio. The last record is called Power Trio. It's because they're a fucking great power trio.
No, it's true, right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last time when I did see them. I know I was standing there with Mike Shields, but I can't remember who else or where we were when they were playing. But it was an outdoor thing. I remember that. It was fantastic. I remember seeing it. Like that was the first time I ever heard of them or seen any of their music was on when they come up on stage, man. And I'll never forget that. I hope not anyways.
Yeah, fuck yeah, me too. Yeah, it's the first time I saw that this summer actually in Victoriaville at Rock La Cause, and I watched a couple of videos on them of YouTube, but when you're there for real and you have the eye contact and like the presence and the real sounds, it's like it gives much more, so much more. I didn't expect it to be that good and loved it. Yeah.
No, yeah, man, they were good. Actually, I was also gonna say for bass players, when I seen Primus play, I can't remember if that was in Chicago or New York, but his bass skills, fucking, he plays that like a master, man. Blew me away, man. Gave me a whole new respect for bass guitar in that sense, right? Like it's something you always
Yeah.
kind of take for granted, and that, like, as a band, it's always the joke's always either about the bass player or the fucking drummer, right?
There's some bands where the bass player is less important. There's some bands, they have two guitar players and the bass player is just doing these root notes. And there's even some bands where the bass player is not even like part of. He's just like a musician. He's just the guy that plays bass, but he's not in the band. Like I think Bon Jovi right now, their bass player is not considered to be in the band. He's just a touring musician. But it depends. There's some bands like Red Hot Chili Pepper where the bass player is the main guy. Depends.
And you definitely play a big role in your guys' music as well as Late Night Trouble. So it is a big part of your guys' band as well.
Yeah, I have to play a big role, and we just have one guitar player, and I like my sound to be heavy too, and I like to have presence. When I started, I just wanted to be like, okay, I'll just play bass and I'll be there, do the easy stuff. But more I got to play, I wanted to I can do some cool parts too, and let's go for it. And think I'm doing fine.
Oh yeah, man, you're doing excellent, right? So any of yours, well, you don't have to say about the songs, but you got any bass solos coming up in any of your songs, or
bass solo? No,
yeah,
no, not. Just say, well, there's a song that there's like a part where the bass is mainly there. Yeah, there's one. It's not a solo, but yeah.
Yeah, no, cool. That's what I'm always kind of look for, right? That was the big reason why I listen to Rage Against the Machine a lot. They use their bass player up to the max, right?
Ooh, crazy.
love it. I hear Mudvay's getting back together too. On an unrelated note, rumors are in the wind. But so you guys are doing very well, man. You've got 4 songs out now, if I'm correct, or is this your 3rd one out now?
3.
3. Okay, I was thinking 4. I get a little. Yeah, no, you guys are always sending me the newer stuff before it comes out, right? So I feel honored. All right, but
yeah, it's our 3rd song, so, and just starting now. So yeah, we're excited, and we want to make it last long. I think it's a good song that can play on the radio too. So we're pushing radio now, and it's hard, but there's some positive responses from different radio, and people seem to like it, and we'll keep pushing in people's face for months now, and we'll push that as hard as we can, and we'll force people to like it. Yeah.
I'm sure they already like it. Sure, they won't need to be forced. I know it'll be on my playlist. It already is, right? And then I'll be sharing it up on my story all the time, like I do when I finally get time to listen to music and stuff. So, but yeah, I figured I'd snatch you up real quick with the new single coming out, or the new single that just came out. Once again, man, where else can we find you? You guys are obviously YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Late Night Trouble.
Yeah, exactly. There, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's the main place. I think mainly Facebook is where stuff happens, and been growing our Facebook for a long time now, and yeah, just follow us there, and you'll get some news. You know, we're hardworking people, and we'll
That's for
still be
sure.
there in a few months, and we'll keep pushing, and we're doing our best, and no, it's I don't know how to say it, but we'll stay present, and we'll have more stuff coming up, and more content, and more great content too. So
Yeah.
give us a follow, and like on some of the posts, and that's much appreciated. And we're happy with the support too. And we've got supports from a lot of people right now, and we're happy and we're blessed that our hard working seems to pay a little bit now. And we've been we've like playing a few years ago already, and time goes by fast, crazy, especially those last 18 months. It just like blew up, and you're like, fuck, man. I just turned 30, man. I'm like, fuck. I was like 27, man. Seems like I was 27 2 months ago. Nah, yeah.
No, I feel that,
Time fly
man.
by, and
It goes by quick, and then the older you
yeah, and
get, the faster it seems to go too, which is crazy. You know,
we
I get to
released
keep
our first song in April, and it seems like it was yesterday. I was like, fuck, just seems like it was yesterday, and like almost 9 months later, and we have our third song on the way, and fuck, it's yeah.
No, it's awesome, man. And I love seeing you guys get bigger and bigger every time I talk to you. I see the following. It's always getting bigger and bigger. Nice to hear you guys are going to get some radio play, though. I know most of the people I talk to, there's no hope. They just, their music just doesn't jive with the radio, right? So, but that's definitely another outlet to look into and get on,
Well, I think we kind of music that could fit on radio. Depends, if you're like more into metal bands, I think it's harder. We're like kind of it's a little bit easier for us, but we're not just like the song is good for radio, it's gonna play. You have to push for it. Unless you're known, there's so much people that sends to radio stations and submitting their songs that you have like almost have to be playing. Right?
Yeah,
just give me or play my song.
Let me know if you're gonna play it.
Sometimes you have to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna play it or not? Sometimes you just want. Hey, just say no. Just say it. You don't want to play. All right, thanks, but just answer me. But yeah. We're trying hard, and we have a team working with us too. And big thanks to them for believing in us. And they're pushing on their side, we're pushing on our side, and we have more content coming and more songs, and we'll try to make this thing bigger, and hopefully people enjoy it, because that's what you want. You make music for yourself. You want people to enjoy it, and in song, and it's cool. I love making music, and the creative part
of
it, and I love it. And we just right now we keep writing songs, and we got cool songs in the making too, and it's just our first songs, and we want to improve, and the goal is to come up with a better song. Me personally, if I release our next song, I want it to be better of the previous, better, or at least good. What's the point? So you gotta like your song, and then you're gonna enjoy playing them, and it's even like a Sex Drive, or been playing for like almost 2 years now. Maybe a year we started playing that song that we were first wrote it, and playing it, even if it's easy, it's not hard. It's like on the bass, just some notes here and there. But when I play, fuck, I love it. It's a cool
It's
song, so
fun,
it's
yeah.
really good. You have to enjoy your. Yeah,
And then Scream My Name was the next one that come out, and then now your newest one, Diamond in the Rough. Did I say that proper?
exactly. Rough.
I
You
love how
were
you
right.
guys are doing it too. Yeah, baby. Is there anything else we should
Yeah.
cover tonight, man, friend? Or
Well,
well,
just yeah. If people watching are into live music and they hopefully us and please come if you're in town, if you're around where we come to play, just please come see the show. And this is where you like it, because especially for rock and rural music, it has to happen live most of the time. And for me personally, there's so many that I started loving after seeing them live. Sometimes there's bands you like, you love their songs, but you're not that. Then you just happen to see them opening for another band you like, or in a festival, and you're like, fuck, they're good, and you start loving them from there. And to me, well, the first example that comes to my mind is at every Montreal. I heard their song on home here in the radio Montreal. I checked out a few songs. I'm like, oh, that's cool songs, but I didn't get much into it. But when I saw live with the energy and everything, fuck, they played for 30 minutes, and I was like, holy shit! I love those moments when you see those bands. They just have like a small 30-minute set, and after they're done, you're like, fuck, I want more.
Yeah,
that's
I've
what
seen quite a few
we're
bands
looking
like
to
that.
do. And
yeah, the Nasties were one of them.
well,
I seen them with that.
It's
Dayglo's
I think a
Abortion.
band is not only music; it's all around you.
I always love the
You have to
live. You know, to see them live, that's just
yeah, I
something
love it.
like it just brings new meaning when you go home and put the CD on. You know what I mean? It always brings you back to that moment standing there in front of the stage, looking at the band playing that song. You know, so gratifying.
That's what happened, and that's for me. And I will always remember when the last time Green Day came to Montreal in early 2017. Saw them live, and after this show that I decided we wanted to start a band after this show. Fuck this, I'm doing it. Yeah, we never.
Yeah, and here you are today, but yeah, and you guys are climbing that ladder real quick. I love seeing it. You guys have fantastic music. I love the shirts, by the way. I do have yours on tonight. I know it's a little dark here, but you can't quite see it. But I've been bumming around in it all day.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, anytime, man. And then, as I said, as your music comes out, I'll be putting it up here in the Boneyard as well, showing you where you can get at it, whether it's YouTube or Spotify. I'll figure out how to put the links in. I've been slacking on my computer skills lately, so.
Cool, man. Yeah. People, they just have to keep following us, and there will be more cool stuff coming up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you guys got some cool merch too. So the shirts are nice though, man. I love the material.
Yeah. Well, you're not one that says it, so that's a good thing. Yeah, we want to sell quality merch. So yeah, first T-shirt. It's the first time we merch, and we're happy with it. We're actually making our third batch right now. So yeah, there's more coming up, man. And there will be some new merch too in next year.
Awesome, man. Looking forward to it. I know we're gonna hear and see a lot more of you guys real soon. I know we're gonna be pushing the new songs definitely over here. I'll be pushing all three of them for you. But is there anything else we should be covering tonight? I know just kind of surprise show type deal. What is today? Today's Saturday.
Yeah, no,
I think I said it was Thursday.
no. Well, for now, yeah, man. Go stream and Diamond in the Rough and go watch it, and that's it. And if you like it, and just give us a thumbs up. And it matters a lot to us. And I'd like to say a big thanks to you for your ongoing support for the whole year now since we first met, and we appreciate it, and we appreciate support. And thanks again for having me on your show.
Oh, of course. Anytime, you guys are more than welcome. Anytime you got new stuff, let me know, man, and we'll set something up. But I do really enjoy your music, man. I can't help it. So I look forward to hearing more, man. And you guys are awesome. I know how hard you guys have worked for this. So enjoy the rest of your night, my friend.
Well, thank you.
And when I get back from South Africa, I believe we're planning a barbecue, getting everyone together, and have a little barbecue right there in Montreal or in Quebec, anyways, where you guys are, and we'll figure something out.
Perfect. Sounds great. Sounds like a plan.
Awesome, man. Look forward to it. So play loud, play proud, people. Here we were once again, late night trouble. Our friend Alex is in the house.
Yes. Cheers,
and
everybody.
Yeah. Cheers. Go check out Diamond in the Rough. It's on all the platforms. Check these guys out on fuck all the platforms. You guys are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And don't forget to buy their merch.
Night Trouble.
Yeah, baby.
On LateNightTrouble.com.
The material, man. I love it.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, baby. All right. Play loud, play proud, man. I believe we have a show tomorrow. I can't remember. I'll have to check my book, and I know Monday night Metal Talk is coming. It'll be early this time because I'm flying out, obviously. So, well, I'll be actually traveling by the time we do the show. So I'll already be on the road, but it's coming too. We got Sam, Doug, and I think Jim. I'll have to double check the chat, but yeah. So we'll leave it at that. Play loud, play proud. Late night trouble, baby.
Rock and roll, everybody.